Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Mm, mm, mm. Yum, 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 yum. Ah. Yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Mm. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, so good. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum. Scratch, 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 scratch. Mm-hmm. Reach out and touch faith.
When the levee breaks.
I can barely hear you, bro.
Hello. Better. Better.
Better.
Better. Better.
Better. Better.
Better. Better. Sounds like normal.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
That's max. I'm maxed out on the gain. That's it. That's all I have.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's all I've got.
Nick's looking to see if the rescue boats come yet.
Oh, he's looking for there. This might be the last time we see Nick.
Rose
Don't
will
know
come
what Chez
through
is.
with a door. And we'll find out
Chez
whether or
of
not
her.
we'll find out whether or not Jack could have fit on the door.
Chetheria. Chesmira. Chesbert.
Chesberino.
Chesbert. Chesbeto.
Chespecales.
Chesarino. Hey.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Anybody's place is leaking? Flooding?
No.
My back doors and my front doors, there's some water getting through.
Yo. It's a personal issue.
Remember, eating products containing Alestra may lead to anal leakage.
Oh no.
Which is bad. It's real bad.
You guys remember those Alestra chips? Warning, side effects may include anal leakage.
No.
It's like early aughts.
Doesn't sound fun.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
All right. Brandon was the first one here. So, Brandon, you pick a number 1 through 6. Pick two numbers 1 through 6.
Two numbers 1 through 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3 and 5.
Sweet. Chaz.
1-2.
Okay. I want to stand all the way up because I'm just in my chonies. My chonies.
Today's not a day for pants.
Nah. I haven't worn pants all day. Okay. I'm going to roll the big ass D6 that Chez got me. All right, everybody remember what numbers they got, right?
Yeah.
Nick's got 4 and 6. 3.
That's me, a Mario.
You know what it is. Pump out that recap.
I knew it was gonna be me because I can't remember shit of what we did last week. Well, I remember we blew up like a quarter of the
table
town
last week.
Huh?
I was just excited to be sitting around the table last week.
Seriously.
Yeah, I thought you said you remember destroying the table last week. I'm like, oh man, Alex is gonna kill us. We're gonna die. You can see going through my notes. Giroux is now Sam. Sam I am. But before Giroux became Sam, Kevin and Chadwick decided to go to the Archaeological Society of Sinestra, or AS, and try and find out some more information in regards to some rubbings. While that's what Chadwick was doing, while Kevin was following up on a job offer or job notice that he saw posted to see if they were still looking for assistance fulfilling that job. He didn't get a good answer because apparently he thought that his membership had expired and forgot that his membership was indefinite, which would have came into use after Chadwick had seen through the clerk's illusion temporarily, seeing that it was an actual red dragon of the elder variety. And then Kevin started putting 2 and 2 together, and he realized, hey, this whole thing is a fucking illusion. And he started seeing a red dragon. And the red dragon was like, oh, well, since you guys aren't members and you've seen through our ruse, I'm going to eat you. But before they could do that, Chadwick was like, hey, Dragon Mama, take over. And she did, with a vengeance. And it blew up like a fifth of the town. 15% of the town is gone. It was catastrophic. Kevin, however, and Chadwick emerged relatively unscathed. Kinda, sorta. Kevin was a pile of ash with eyeballs.
Happens.
We're pretty sure they were eyeballs. They could have been his testicles. We're not entirely sure. We're not sure what his testicles look like. They could look like eyeballs. But Pocket was like chilling over at the orphanage, trying to set up a private tuition for his 2 little babies, and the orphanage was like, yeah, no, any money you give to us is going to go to all the kids. And Pocket's like, no, fuck that, fuck them kids. I'm not responsible for them. I just want to take care of my 2 kids that I found. I want to make sure the money I give you guys goes to them. So all those kids could be eating gruel and porridge, but I want my kids eating, freaking prime steaks and pork chops and freaking, I want them to have all the nice treats and all that other stuff and top tier education. I don't want any of this subpar freaking public school shit. I want private school standards for these little guys, because they might come in clutch later down the road, and I want them to know that, hey, Daddy Pocket's the one that got you through school. So
Daddy Pocket's got deep pockets.
Yeah. He's got a never-ending pocket of 20 gold coins, because Kevin's always broke. And
we haven't made any money. I lost all my money. I don't know where you get your money.
I beg to differ, because Chadwick came out on top, but we'll get to that in a moment.
How the fuck are you making money?
I'm a thief, yo. I steal. That's that.
I steal, I lie, I cheat.
All
right, cheat, I lie, steal. Eddie Guerrero? No? Rip. Rest in peace.
Rip. But yeah, anyways, freaking after negotiations were concluded with Pocket and the dudes running the orphanage, freaking he looked outside and just saw knocked him flat on his ass, and he was like, "What the fuck? What was that? Oh shit! I think Kevin and Chadwick were over there. Let me go make sure that they were okay." So he goes scrambling over there, and freaking everyone else is trying to get through, but they can't because they're normal size. But Pocket's like a mini torch, so he's like, "I can get through all this stuff." And he starts going through all the rubble, the wreckage, the body parts. He stepped on a baby's head. It was okay because there was no baby attached to the head, and he just kept going, pretending it was like a little doll's head, but it was really a baby's head. And then like he's going through like a dude's entrails and stuff like that to get to us. Friggin', I'm pretty sure he did step on like some loose testicles, and there was like a freaking just a vagina was just hanging on like the remnants of like a lamppost, and it was pretty traumatic. I'm surprised that when he actually found us, he wasn't like needing therapy. But yeah, eventually he did find Chadwick. Chadwick was just like out cold, but his left arm was now this like big scaly red dragon arm, whereas Kevin was 2 balls on a pile of ash. And friggin' Pocket was like, "Oh crap, I don't have Greater Restoration or Revivify memorized yet because my God was like, look, bitch, I resurrected you twice. That's what you get so far. You want higher level spells? Prove yourself." And Packer's like, "Yeah, so we ain't got that." And so there was a butt naked freaking Chadwick because all of his gear was like incinerated except for like his bag of holding. So yeah, he was just chilling with a big ass red dragon arm, and it wasn't a good look because the arm was huge and it made his penis look really tiny, and it was not a good look. But then freaking Pocket looked up into the sky and saw like this giant freaking elder copper dragon. Like, what the fuck happened to my city? And he's like, "Oh, we're the only survivors in a good like 15 block radius, so I should get the fuck out of here before he realizes that." And he just went hightailing it to where there used to be like this nice little hillock that we believe that the Ash Society was utilizing as their actual lair, but that was gone now. And Pocket just like made a beeline straight for water because he's like, you know what? If I add water to these ashes, it may be able to reconstitute them faster. But before all that happened, Jeru showed up and was like doing a horrible mime act, and Pocket, who is horrible at charades, it took forever for him to realize that, oh, you want me to stab Chadwick in the heart with this arrow that you've imbued with some weird sigil shit. And finally he was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna stab him, but I'm just gonna do it gently. I don't want to stab him too hard because I don't want to really kill him. I just want to think. But because he didn't put any force into it, the heart had like a carapace of like freaking chromatic dragon scales. It looked like a prism and stuff like that. It was shiny and kind of cool. And Pocket's like, well, I tried. And Drew was like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna cut it. Hey, you need to talk to your big daddy and tell him that you need a little bit of assistance. And it still took a while for Pocket to get that. He's like, you want me to clap hands? What? Clap cheeks? What? But he's not even fully constituted. It was bizarre. And eventually he got the message, and Jeru's like, all right, cool, bet. I've now got the permission to bestow upon you the rest of my godliness so that you can get this blow delivered. And that happened. And freaking Chadwick's just like chilling there, all like Snow White style. And here comes Pocket, and he raises like his hand like it's the hammer of gods, and goes, wow, boom. And as he's going down, he's like, wait a second. I'm immortal. This is gonna hurt me a lot. And he tried to pull back again, but it couldn't. He couldn't. By that time, his arm was possessed by divinity, and he struck down, and then went kabam, and he's like, my shoulder. I broke my humerus. This is not funny at all. And he's like trying to cast medicine checks with his like left hand, but he's right-handed, so he's all doing like weird gang sign shits. And it eventually he was like, okay, cool, I got a little bit of mending. And then Chadwick, friggin' his dragon arm withered off, so now he's basically the one-handed bandit. And Jeru's like, ha, I'm back, bitches. But then that arrow kind of just like slowly, like the arrowhead just kind of like embedded itself Tony Stark style with freaking the arc reactor, and vines and branches grew out of it. We got basically a Groot arm. It was all cool. Eventually it came to, it's like freaking, oh,
hey, I don't hear voices anymore. But he still keeps getting like these random wounds of like freaking that trickle ice because he's still kind of connected to the mother dragon bitch, and it's not cool, yo. By this time, Kevin's balls grew back and he finally had a penis, but he still couldn't talk because there's no vocal cords in his butthole. And Jeru explained stuff like, "Yeah, don't worry, we got this. It's all good." But in a roundabout way, he was like, "Yeah, I kind of gave up the rest of like my divinity to make sure this went through. So just call me Sam now." By this time, Kevin was like, "Man, Drew, you a punk ass bitch," and then freaking realized that what Drew's had done was actually a self-sacrifice. Like, I take that back. But then Drew's like, "Nah, just call me Sam." He's like, "Dude, are you fucking with us still? Why are you fucking with us? You're fucking with us." And he didn't believe it. But anyway, freaking at one point we're trying to like find lodgings and stuff like that, and Sam's like, "Hey, freaking, I'm gonna go out." I forgot what Kevin and Pocket were doing because as a player I have ADHD and I kind of zoned out. But Chadwick and Sam went to a bar where Sam had his first drink as a mortal and got fucking there's a term in the mundane world called white girl wasted, and that was Sam off of half ale, and it was actually more like a cider. So only had like 2% alcohol, but he was toasted. Meanwhile, Chadwick realizing, hey, I don't got no cold hard cash, so he was like, well, while everyone's paying attention to Sam being all freaking wasted like that, I'm gonna steal some shit, and he pocketed a bunch of stuff. Finally, Kevin and Pocket showed up. It's like, all right, hey, I'm gonna get a room, and we're like, this is not the kind of establishment that you get a room at for the night unless you get in a room to do some hanky panky. By this time, Kevin's like, I just want a nice fluffy bed. That's all I want. Where are the fluffy beds? I've gone through a lot. I was a pair of eyeballs. I've seen some shit. I kind of want to forget it, but I can't because all that they left me were my eyeballs. So all I could do was just see shit happen, and it's kind of scarred me. And yeah, finally, freaking Sam remembered about this place called Pillowtops, and we're like, cool, bet we're gonna go there. And so we went there, and well, it's a brothel. And Kevin was like, look, I don't want to reach around. I don't want the rusty trombone. I don't want any of this. All I want is a nice, big, fluffy bed. I want the fluffiest bed you got with no people, just a dark room and fluffy beds. And they're like, all right, cool. That'll be 2 gold. We got one in the freaking basement. And he's like, cool, bet. Hey, Pocket, can I borrow 2 gold? Because Kevin's a broke-ass bitch. And Pocket's like, yeah, here you go. And fucking finally, Kevin got his big fluffy bed of 4 flour sacks and a ratty ass blanket because he's in a brothel in the basement. And then Pocket utilized his kind of like, may the raven be with you, my daughters. But I took a vow of I can't afford this shit. So really, I just want a room. I just need some rest. Maybe later we can play, freaking the priest and the nun. I don't know. We can hide the bishop at that point in time. But just can I just get a bed, please, for the love of all that is holy and divine? And they're like, all right, because you're kind of cute, because you're tiny little minotaur and whatnot, and some fun things we could probably do with your horns down the way. Yeah, we'll get you an actual bed. So he got an actual bed, and he was golden. And then freaking Sam went up with freaking when we got there. He's like, look, I want 2 half orcs and a Goliath. I want to run a team, and actually I said 2 orcs and a Goliath, and they got him like 2 half orcs and a Goliath. I'm like, wait, he said half orcs. Oh, right. So they got him 4 half orcs and a Goliath, and we still heard him clapping cheeks and getting his cheeks clapped because Sam's only like 5'3", and that the Goliath was like 8'6". It was basically like a hamster going after it with Shaq, dude. It was probably not going to be a pretty sight, but I think Sam will be satisfied. Meanwhile, freaking Chadwick is like, yeah, I want that freaking spearmint rhino freaking ice popsicle special. which was actually code for "I need information." And he threw down 10 platinum, and he found out more about what was going on with Mama June, who apparently had walked through the city gates while he was looking for her corpse, and he was trying to find out something about like All Winter Castle, and the freaking chick. She's like, "What do you mean? What do you need to know about that you were there?" And he's like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And when he tried thinking about it, his eyes started bleeding, his nose started bleeding, his butthole was bleeding. It was not a good. His anus was bleeding. It was not good. It was not good at all. And that's kind of where we stopped. That I remember.
I believe Pocket and Kevin, when you guys first went to the Emperor's Ass to start drinking, was at the East Annex getting information.
Oh
Where they met
yeah,
that
that's right. We met the Sapphire Dragon too, and Chadwick bounced out of there because she
And
didn't
the
believe
librarian.
God.
And the librarian.
That's why I
Poor
didn't
guy.
remember it. It was
Poor
boring.
guy. I'm breaking him out of there eventually.
You will be free, my animatronic AI cyborg friend.
He's in a trance.
I like
He's a
it
synth.
here.
He's a synth. He
He's
can't even
been
play past
brainwashed.
the
This
Turing
poor guy.
test.
All right, Chadwick. After that dossier and debriefing by the Water Genasi, do you go to bed?
Yeah, I eventually go to sleep.
So everybody mark a long rest.
Yay. I think
Martyr
I
race.
already did. But fuck it, we'll do it again.
ADHD rambling for the win. It's coming out of a fancy water bottle, but that's just straight vodka that Pocket's drinking.
Pocket. Sometime during your rest in the middle of the night.
You go walking in your sleep as you're searching for something.
Does Pocket sleep with their curtains open or closed?
Closed. Likes the darkness.
Okay. There's a sliver of moonlight that cuts across your eye. I don't know. Does that wake you up?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Pocket is very much a like fall into bed and just completely collapse, like face down or head under a pillow type of sleeper.
Oh, head's definitely underneath the pillow. Your room's right next to Sam's.
Oh god, yeah, and absolutely trying to cover my ears as much as possible.
Like, is that an earthquake? No, that's just how they roll.
And as Pocket is resting, you're having one of those fitful nightmares again. A very familiar scene plays in your head. A couple of drunk sailors find somebody to bully. As the last club falls down on Pocket's face, you wake up. Sliver of moonlight in your eye. Fairly certain you closed the curtains. You look and there's just a shadow of a person standing by your window, looking out. Long cloak, dark.
In the room?
In the room. Raven feathers.
I'll get up and go and stand by the window with him. Open it up and look out.
Your room directly faces the carnage. Although still a good decent distance away, you could still see the wreckage of the town. The figure says nothing.
What are we
Wasn't-
supposed to do? Not really sure. Seems a little bit bigger than. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of death.
You just nod.
Do I have any like tasks or anything like that?
Sorry,
You mean-
what was that?
Tasks?
Do you have any asks?
Tasks. Tasks with the T.
Oh, tasks. Tasks.
It's like, are we gonna
The
need
T
some
was dropping
ass?
for me. All I heard was asks. I was like, what?
Tasks.
I mean, I guess it kind of. Be wary of the burdens that your allies carry.
I mean, we all got our baggage, right? Guess mine doesn't blow up part of the town.
I think Nick has asked to swim to safety. Mom, the door's not sealing. Water's getting in.
He keeps looking for the boat to like freaking come get him.
Yeah, in the desert.
My parents' place is getting flooded.
No, you're not mom.
Oh my god. It's like how?
I'm on the second floor. I'm good. I should probably go check downstairs though. See how the back's doing.
I'm sure the yard is a wreck. Did you
Oh.
empty some of the water from your pool? Drain it?
I'm
that's
slowly filling
overflowing.
up. Yeah.
That's overflowing for sure.
It hasn't overflowed yet. We still got like 2.5, 3 inches left before it overflows. But
That's all I got.
2.5, 3.
That's all I can give you. That's
Hey,
bottoming
yeah.
out.
come on,
Oh.
Otto. What are you doing?
Oh, so yeah. You see, he takes from his cloak and he hands you a bracer lined almost like quills, the raven feathers. Hopefully, this can help you in your journey.
You said a bracer? Like an arm
Mhm.
bracer?
So I think if you have homebrew on, I think you should be able to add. It's called Murder of Crows Salvo.
Murder? Crows. Salvo. Add to equipment. Once per day. This bracer allows the attuned to cast magic missile at 5th level. Woo!
And they look like crows flying out.
Feathers like darts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're full crows, man. They're flying.
That's like
at you.
some Hela type stuff from Thor. Kate Blanchett is Hela. She would like and like throw the black spikes.
Daggers.
Of,
Yeah.
Or the Needler from Halo.
don't know that one.
Or the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the needler wouldn't be a depth because they stick and then they explode.
It'd be like like a bullet.
Rapid fire crossbow.
There you go.
So as you go and like put this on, you look up to the curtains. They're not there anymore.
Dramatic exits are so cool.
Cool enough to make Pocket drop his accent.
No, that was me. That was Chess.
So eventually you go fall back to sleep. Seems like Sam's going multiple rounds, taking a break, taking a nap, and going at it again. Just throughout the night. Kevin, you have it's a perfect situation. Yeah. Chadwick. Roll a wisdom saving throw. Por favor.
No. That is a 5? 4. That's a 4.
Sweet.
I am not that wise, my peoples, as you can tell, because I tried summoning a friggin' foreign entity into my body to deal with a possible threat, and
Uh-oh.
that's Nick's. That's not mine.
I think that's Chezzy's.
Warning, warning, warning. It is almost September. Incoming pumpkin spice latte flooding.
Chadwick.
Now it's definitely flooding right now.
Beware of PSLs.
You're pretty sure it's just a dream. Until that plated figure grabs a hook from the ceiling and pierces through the flesh of your skin on your back.
Ow!
Hooks it through the spine. He grabs another hook.
You messed up. You're just supposed to go through the skin.
This time he hooks it in between your wrists, going out through the other side. Doesn't care if he shatters bone.
Is it my wrist? I mean, does it look like my wrist?
It looks like your body. Your tiny little, cute little body.
While trying to focus through the pain, I'm trying to get as much detail from this dude, like the style of armor, if I can place it to a region, kingdom, time in history.
Okay. Give me a history check with disadvantage.
Come here, fuckers.
If you get over a 10, that's okay. If you get over 15, that's pretty good. If you manage to get over 18, I'll tell you everything you need to know.
All right, well, I rolled a 19 and an 8, and I get a +3 in history, so that's 11.
Okay. You managed to make out, strangely enough, clearly, a symbol for the hidden kingdom of Centralia and Sinestra. Stamped into his plate armor. And now that you notice it, his plate is brilliantly silver.
The sigil.
Or their plate is brilliantly silver.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You can't tell someone's actual, gender identity through plate mail.
Yeah. And then you get a hook between your Achilles.
No, I
And the
need that
ankle.
for running away. All right.
Does the same on the other side.
Sigil of Centralia, the hidden kingdom of Centralia.
Mm-hmm. And then by the time you finally awake, you're just in cold sweats, and it's the early dawn. Like a pale blue dawn crests over the hills surrounding embers. What would you guys like to do for the day? Yay!
Oh. Why am I saying the hidden kingdom of Centralia? That's my freaking kingdom.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was like, why does that look so familiar? Oh, I came up with that name. That's why.
Oh,
Silly goofy boy.
that was my whole reason to come out here. And we kind of, well, they don't have it, and one of the buildings blew up. So I don't got really anything going for me at the moment.
We need to buy new supplies.
Why? Would you lose?
Well, no.
Oh yeah, you have
I need
stuff.
weapons.
Yeah, you had stuff before the explosion. I forgot.
Yeah, I need a new.
Everything.
No, a lot of there's a lot of stuff that I had in my
Chez
back
got his notebook.
I still have like hand crossbows. I've got my nifty dagger.
Oh yeah,
My hand does this now. Shinks.
that's pretty cool.
But it still needs to grow. So I need to go and reacquire some tools.
Pocket, what about you?
Pocket is going to go and find in the fashion district
Oh. Hey.
a woman named Eve in the fashion
Oh,
district of Embers.
You're still needing to drop off the damn letter.
Darnold asked me to deliver a letter to his mom.
Okay.
Vince is like, what is this? Who is this? What did I tell him to do?
Okay, so you see the bar's not open, obviously, but you see a young she's doing everything. She's the hostess. She's the server. It's kind of early dawn. You don't see a lot of customers down here in Pillowtops, in the restaurant called the Lovely Bosom.
Of course it is.
Yeah, she seems young. She's about 15, 16. All right. Anything I can get for you while you're here?
Biscuits and gravy.
Perfect. That's actually our house special.
Cool. Make that 2.
Awesome. Anything for you, sir?
Same.
3 biscuits and anything to drink? We got coffee, orange juice,
Oh, I'd love
pomegranate
an
juice.
orange juice. I'd love
Orange
an orange
juice?
juice. Yeah. But can you throw in some rum?
Just for you.
Attaboy.
I'll have
I'm a lady.
I'll have
It's
some orange.
it's a phrase. It's a saying.
I'll have some tomato juice with potato spirits and a dash of hot sauce with some celery.
Oh. You want an assassinated Lord Copper?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Just the water.
Perfect.
Oh, and one of those too.
Water's all around. She's gone for 5-10 minutes. Brings the drinks. Eventually comes the food. Huh? Breakfast is served.
Thank you, my dear.
You're very welcome.
I'm
Start
going to
digging
summon Mage Hand,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to discreetly pocket 2 gold coins into her pocket.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't seem to notice. Passive perception of 9.
Yeah, my sleight of hand's like 9. Yeah, I get a +9 to my sleight of hand, so.
Passive perceptions.
Passive for me is 11.
No, you're asking for our stats?
Mm-hmm.
Passive perception 12.
Pocket, you clock a tall, slender, elven woman. They look like they're in their late 30s, but you know that could be anywhere between their 3rd to 5th century alive. And they're making a beeline towards Chadwick. Elegant gown, but there's lethality in the way that she moves.
I need a new eye patch, and I gotta get
Heads up,
contacts.
Hanneman.
Holy, look
I
at
can
that
give you
broad.
one. And you see from her long, the gown is a long sleeve. You see a dagger flips out from underneath her wrist, and she presses it against Chadwick's eye.
Can I use my reaction to stop her?
Yeah, you could try.
I'm gonna reach out.
Yeah, give me. Let's just do initiative.
Pocket's initial reaction is like, "Oh, this is exciting. Let's see what."
So
this
for
does."
you got to beat a DC 18 on your
20.
initiative. Oh yeah,
It's 17 plus 3.
nice. Yeah, so
I
you
thought we were
managed.
all doing an initiative, but okay.
I mean, if you do, you react, Chadwick?
I'm
He-
chewing currently, so
Well, how are we seated? Like, was she coming from behind him?
my
No,
back is to the door.
Yeah, so it would have been Chadwick, Kevin, Pocket.
Pocket's
But-
facing the door.
Yeah.
When he said, "Look, heads up," I look over to my side so I can.
So can
I looked
Kevin
up
do
with like
the
a
cool
freaking mouthful
thing
of biscuits and gravy.
where Chadwick has the knife to his eye, and right as he does that, Kevin pulls it up to her throat, and it does like maybe you should look out.
What? Oh,
I mean,
no! I just
I'll just say
caught
that-
the blade with my
yeah.
hand.
I would say that he catches her wrist.
Possibly.
He
I
catches
stick my
her-
hand out.
Yeah.
Do I recognize her?
Yeah,
You just absorb it.
Don't.
it's the owner of the establishment.
Don't.
Metal.
The one that greeted us last night?
Mm-mm. That was a figurehead. This is the true owner of Pillowtops.
Oh.
Can we help you? I
Pretty
how
sure
she
we
just tried
paid in
to.
advance.
We just tried to kill Chadwick, and I'm just like, can we? Is there anything we can do for you?
She looks at you with
But I
pure
know I paid.
disgust. She's gonna drop the dagger. It's gonna pop back into her hand. She drops it into her other hand and she sheathes it. 11 years without a single word, without a single communique, and you waltz back in here like it's not a problem, and you use our code words to get information out of my workers and my intel? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Pocket, what's going on?
First off,
Shut
you
the
mean
fuck up.
11 years. Hasn't been 11 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must be addled. I must not be keeping the time. I'm the one with a giant gaping hole in my memory, and I can't remember identity, name. You hear Isabel. And I can't remember her name, her past, and her any connections with me.
Okay, so you have a hole in your memory.
She looks at you, Pocket. How long have you been traveling with him?
Exciting.
A couple weeks.
Did I ask you? How long have you been traveling with him?
It's been about a month now.
Decided to pop your head back up to society, huh?
I've never left.
Shh. Get the fuck out. Finish your food. Get the fuck out. She turns her back.
I have no idea what's going on. Last time I saw her, we were on good terms. We had a lot to drink, and
Who the fuck was that?
You see a crossbow bolt just shoot right through your glass. Shatters it.
That's Elizabetha. She owns the place.
I'd ask what you did, but I mean,
I have no idea. Look, one moment. Hold on, I gotta look on the map because I'm gonna pick a random location. One moment, I'm in Vale. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna head out to Embers. So I start heading out to Embers. I get on that little freaking wagon train. That's where I meet you guys. Then I'm like, oh, we're in Threshold because we got a freaking ambush. I see Mama June, who I saw a year or two ago. And then freaking next thing I know, we're being like assaulted, destroyed, all that stuff, trying to find like some freaking cure for Lilycast. And yeah, dude, I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, less about the part that we were there for.
Yeah.
Before
Seriously,
that,
I was in Vale, freaking, I freaking did a performance in Vale because we had all gone our own separate ways. So it was like, hey, it's time for a change of scene. I've people were not tipping as much in Vale, so I was like, all right, let's go to Embers. Let's perform in Embers then.
Pocket.
And
As Chadwick is going on this, you see a highly polished copper plate, pretty big. I mean, if you're looking at the diagonal, I would say it's about 84 inches diagonally, and like an 84-inch screen. You see, unfamiliar to you. I don't know if are you well acquainted with who Lord Pliny Copper is? Your character, would you say, or is this Pocket's first time in Embers?
hold on. Let me go up to our map.
he's the ruler of Embers. He's the ruler of Hearth.
Of Hearth?
Hearth,
Yeah, Hearth. He's the Lord Ruler of Hearth. He's the Elder Copper Dragon. It was his daughter that.
Oh, the one that was flying.
Yeah, it was his daughter that we saw de-dragonfied.
Paco would know a little bit.
Okay, so you would generally know who rules what territory.
Mm-hmm. And just in traveling around, seeing how the area is ruled.
Mm-hmm. You see, and it seems like it's kind of pre-programmed. His image appears. Citizens of Embers, please report to the main square. And it just repeats over and over. You see, everybody's kind of obeying. They're starting to funnel into the main square. The main square is like this square mile of just marketplace that can be set up and put away really quick. Like, it's easy to put up, it's easy to break down. It's a big source of mercantile activity for all of YPNOS.
Yeah. I'll just probably, we're not citizens technically.
Oh, Chadwick's finishing up his food, and when he hears that, he's not going to the main square.
You see Elizabeth is about to walk out. She says, that means you three jackasses.
I am not a citizen of Embers.
Neither are either of us.
She starts walking, kind of condescendingly bends over and looks you in the eye, Chadwick. If you like to keep your cock and balls, main square.
Even honorary citizens too.
Yeah.
How much do we owe for breakfast?
You breathing is starting to annoy me. Start walking out those fucking doors. Hop down. Kicks you in the ass. Go.
I pinch her in the ass with my mage hand.
I was sitting right behind her while she was standing. Don't get me in trouble.
Nick, does a 18 hit?
An 18 hits.
She clocks you with the pummel of her dagger. This is why I didn't fucking like you when I first laid eyes on you. I knew you were a dirty little fucking pervert.
What did I do?
Huh? You think you're
What?
just at this establishment? You can pinch whatever you like?
What are you talking about? Oh my god! I was
She's
literally
gonna strike you
finishing
again,
What? Ah! Don't.
and then
stop.
grabs you by the back of
That-
your hair and smashes your head onto the countertop. Get out.
What'd you do, Kevin? Walking out.
I'm gonna look at her.
Oh, where are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
walk
do?
out, and I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna
yeah.
control myself.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Mr. Minotaur? Your friends have left.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry, I just got into a good book there for a second.
Yeah, okay. Fuck off. We don't need to continue this conversation. No more words needs to be exchanged. Out through the doors.
Did they get the bill?
Leave.
I just want to make sure that it's all like
Leave.
settled and square.
Main square.
Right. Still not sure why you're mad at me, but
Out through the double doors. You take a left. It's just down that way.
you seem like you got a lot of aggression and anger and rage that you're dealing with right now. So hope you have a better day. And I'll head out.
You see your friends.
Chadwick was like smiling and waving at the girls as he leaves.
You kind of getting caught in like the throngs of people heading. It's just like you're like 2 seconds away from getting trampled, basically. Like if anybody slips and falls, that's it.
Since we're in this close proximity to people, Chadwick's picking pockets with Mage Hand.
Okay, I'm gonna say with disadvantage because it's basically your arms are pressed against your body.
Mage Hand with Mage Hand.
Yeah, I understand, but
Okay.
it's difficult to focus right now.
Wait, I thought I rolled double 12s. No, I rolled a 12 and a 13, so 21.
21. Yeah, you managed to get like 50 silver pieces, like 84 copper. Doesn't seem like people are carrying their coin purses out right now.
And then the next beggar I see, I put that in his bowl.
Yeah, you don't see anybody on the streets right now.
I said the next beggar I see, I'll put that in.
So you guys managed to get... You're leaning up against a wall, like kind of far away. It's at this point...
All Chadwick and Pocket smell are assholes.
Pocket's kind of... He's not ass height. Right?
He's 4 feet. No, you're a little taller than 4 feet. You got the height of the Minotaur.
Mm-mm.
Got the height of a dwarf.
Ooh,
He's a mini-tour.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Wouldn't you meet in the middle then? Between a Minotaur or a Minotaur's height and then a dwarf's height? Wouldn't you meet in the middle and be like 5?
You came out of your Minotaur mother.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you get your height. Yeah, I would say you'd be bigger. Unless your
you
mom
could be as tall as
look pregnant.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying. I had it written down. Is it in description?
Probably.
I think so.
No, I guess it was just in the backstory that I had written out. No, he's of medium size as far as like for mechanics speaking.
Mm-hmm.
But like dwarves technically are considered medium. But yeah, so I guess a tall dwarf would be what? 4.5, 5 feet,
About
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Okay. Yeah, so he's not really catching.
But compared
Ass
to
height.
any actual minotaur, he's tiny.
Yeah.
No.
This is
He's like
when
a
you
child-sized
notice,
minotaur.
or Pocket actually notices with their passive perception, that in each corner of the square, there are these thick chains, extremely thick, like the width of your forearm, each link. And they're floating up. So Pocket, your eyes goes from where it's anchored, and then you see this at like the bottom of something shading the square. You good?
Excuse me.
You had a soda?
Bud
Got
Light.
got it all out. Yeah, and then you see from underneath the shadows, you start to see kind of curvatures and towers coming out. It's the floating castle of the Copper family. You see a massive shadow come out of the castle. They spiral their way downwards into the slowly transforming, and you see this copper like dust start to spiral and gossamer start to come off of their figure until they land at the podium, choosing to take a form of a 9-foot tall humanoid. He stands. What was that? You saying something? You muted, baby boy.
Yeah, I was just making sure. Apparently my audio was going through my headset and not through my mic. So yeah, when I thought I was muted, I wasn't.
Yeah, you see them slowly. They land, and as they're transforming, they stand in front of the podium on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the great city of Embers, today I stand before you as your lord, Pliny Copper II, to address the matter of utmost importance. Our beloved city faced a recent challenge, an incident that has shaken the very foundations of our community. In the west annex of our city, an arcane explosion has occurred, leaving us bewildered and concerned for the safety of you, our citizens. Let me assure you that we are taking this incident with the gravity it deserves. Our dedicated law enforcement agencies are working tirelessly to uncover the truth behind this mysterious occurrence. The safety and security of our citizens are our top priorities, and we will spare no effort to get to the bottom of this matter. He scans the crowd. There's a moment where it almost seems like he locks eyes on you, Pocket, but he just continues to scan the crowd. As of now, the focus of our investigation centers on a group known as the Crimson Catalyst. While I must stress that these are preliminary suspicions, we are diligently pursuing all leads to determine their involvement, if any, in this arcane explosion. Rest assured, justice will prevail, and those responsible will be held accountable for their actions. In times like these, it's imperative for us to come together as a community. Let not fear or uncertainty divide us, but rather let us unite in our resolve to stand strong in the face of adversity. We have weathered storms before and emerged stronger, and I have no doubt that we will do so again. I urge you all to remain vigilant and patient as we work towards uncovering the truth. Your cooperation and support are crucial as we navigate these trying times. Together, we will reclaim the safety and tranquility that our city is known for. I want to thank you for your unwavering trust in our leadership and our commitment to justice. May the flame of resilience within us burn brighter than ever before. Thank you. See the citizens, they start to clap. Say, Lord Pliny, goes throughout the crowd. Transforms back into a dragon, flies back up into his castle. Chadwick.
They were called the Crimson Catalyst.
Mm-hmm.
Does that name ring any bells?
Give me a history check with advantage.
Ah, fuck you! Balls! I squished my jewels. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. They're part of a well-known criminal gang. Criminals organization.
The Crimson Catalyst. Located just in Embers, or do they have factions throughout?
There are factions throughout.
Crime organization. Do I know anyone in the Crimson Catalyst? Or would I have someone that I knew was like either a contact or
Probably not.
Okay.
Like
All
you were more of the small time thieving guilds. This is like it's like the mob. Big
yeah,
mob
but I mean,
family.
sometimes you got a friend of a friend.
You got a
The big
friend of a
store.
friend of a friend that supposedly had a older cousin in the Crimson Catalyst.
Yeah, someone to hook you up for that big dirty.
Chadwick, you notice a familiar silhouette standing in the crowd. About shoulder length blonde hair, a white buttoned shirt into blue slacks, nice pair of brown leather shoes. See them lift their head, turn and look at you. They start making their way over.
Where do I recognize her from?
It's your cousin or a family member.
Okay.
And then it's starting to run through your head. It's like, where have you seen them before? Give me a history check with advantage.
So it's a gnome?
No, it seems to be a human.
18.
18?
Yeah, 18.
You swear you've seen their bust somewhere in the family lineage room. Family
Blonde
ancestral room.
woman. What's her about? How old does she look?
Early 20s, maybe? Not any older than the bust. With an 18, you know that bust was starting to think. Kind of hurts. It's hurting your brain. Do you dig deeper?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a straight history roll.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice. Take 3 points of psychic damage.
No, not my brain pan. All right. 3 points psychic damage. Damage. Go away. 3 damage. Psychic. Cool.
You are pretty sure that under their bust it said Pendragon Peck. Married to your great, well, the patriarch of the Reese family, Rogar Reese. There's always rumors that the Reese Peck family had elven blood in their line. Nobody really believed it.
But currently she looks human.
Until they get close to you and they put their hairs behind they take their hair and they put it behind their ears and you notice the elven ears. You stand about like 6'1".
Sweet. I'm right at crotch height. Granny?
What are you doing all the way out here, boy?
Well, the group I was with disbanded, so I decided to strike my way out as a solo performer.
That's not what I meant. Do you have your contacts in right now?
No, they got incinerated.
Mm.
That's why I was saying I need a new eye patch and contacts. And that's what I was on my way to go buy before we got summoned to this public announcement that I'm surprised he just couldn't do through the freaking copper plate 84-inch screen copper TV.
Yeah, Lord Pliny Copper is one for theatrics, you know.
This could have been an email
It could have been.
or a C-mail. Copper mail? I don't know.
You see Pendragon, she kind of just smirks at you. I really ought to send you home. Uh-oh. This is the last image we'll have of Brandon.
Rest in peace, Brandon.
It's nice to know you. It's nice knowing you, baby boy.
You think his power went out?
I have no, or at the very least, his internet went out.
I was expecting my power to go out at some point during the stream.
Palm Desert holding strong. Ches is just romantically looking outside the window.
Look at those trees behind him.
Yeah, Brandon said rolling power outage.
There you go. Now you can see.
Yeah, I'm in the swamp right now, if you can't tell.
Whoa, how's the wind over there? Dude, Vince is getting no wind where he is. Look at his background.
That shit's chilling.
It's blowing crazy as fuck for us, but
Nah, I got some fireflies and shit. They're just hanging around. So Brandon is waiting for his Wi-Fi to kick back on.
Mm.
Pocket and Kevin, you notice they're talking to somebody. What would you guys like to do?
I'm not like
Actually,
in a crowd.
Pocket, you notice without shoes and just kind of pants and a shirt sloppily tucked in, so like some of it's tucked, some of it's not. You see Sam walking into the square. He doesn't see you. Or yeah, you don't see him, and he's kind of in a bad way.
Wait, what? I
What?
don't see him?
No, he doesn't see you guys. You guys clock him.
Oh. We should go do something about him before he gets himself into trouble. I'm gonna go and deal with Sam.
I was gonna bolt past him and shares it for you, but if you're gonna volunteer like that, just go right ahead then, mate.
He's gonna get lost, and I still think he's recovering from this whole not being a god thing anymore.
Was he actually a god to begin with?
They're all the same. It doesn't matter. Deity, god, demigod. They're all. It doesn't matter.
I mean, is he your responsibility?
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Is there any food? Any sweets?
As you see people moving out of the like the general populace move out of the square, you see the vendors starting to set up shop. You imagine they'll be done in like an hour.
Well, I don't have a gig at the moment, so I need a way to make some money. I don't assume you have any jobs or plans.
Nah, I'm independently wealthy, so I don't have to.
How does everyone around me have so much money?
Oh, I literally died for it, so
What do you mean you
There's
literally
that.
died for it?
like the first time.
It means you see Sam pops up between the two of you. It means hold on. I knew this. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. Everything's
You have a
not
good time last night?
First time getting drunk in
Sam.
a while, huh?
Sam looks around. He's like, I couldn't get it up. I had a big anxiety attack, and it was just I kind of just let them have whatever they wanted to do, and I just kind
I
of
didn't ask
curled
for
up.
details. I just asked if you had a good time.
Oh, no.
Oh, too bad.
Ah,
All right.
yeah.
So do we need to get a job? Nope. He's muted and we lost him. Okay. Speak, boy.
Yeah, I'm back.
Ooh.
Thought you were talking about Sam's ED.
Yeah, and he kind of just wanders off.
All right, go explore. Be free. Have fun.
There's medicine
Remember,
for
you're
that.
mortal.
Who are you talking to?
Huh? Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm his. You see this
That's my.
beautiful young elven woman. Looks like they're in their early 20s, about 6'1", slender. You see she grabs Chadwick on the shoulders. This is my cousin. You see blonde hair, about shoulder length, bright silver eyes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Pendragon Peck. She extends her hand to shake your hand.
Kevin.
Kevin, nice
call
pleasure
her-
to meet you.
We call her Pippi for short.
That
No,
I might
no.
remember.
Nobody calls me Pippi. You can call me Pen for short.
So Pip, what are you doing here?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Charmer.
Yeah, he ain't got the Riz.
What?
I could tell. I am just exploring the sites. You know, heard so much about embers. I actually have an apothecary service, magic item crafting shop. over there in the east wing of the city.
What side of the city did we blow up?
I'm sorry.
We didn't do that. Wasn't us. The arcane
That
explosion.
that was Nick asking, not
happened-
Kevin.
I was gonna
Kevin
say, that's,
Kevin would know. Nick
that was
doesn't.
on that was the west side.
That was the west side. Okay.
Yeah, we west side storied the fucker.
God, I was like, Kevin would definitely know which part of the town he blew up. Nick, doing other stuff for the whole week. did not remember.
Kevin is in denial. Kevin didn't blow up shit.
I'm gonna be honest. Probably Kevin still probably thinks it was a
Kevin
dragon.
blew up.
Kevin got blown up.
You see, Penn takes a bag out from under their. No, they were just wearing a shirt. So from one of the pouches on their belt. Curious, is it not, Chad? You see, there's like this sparkly red dust in the bag.
Why does everyone we meet so cryptic?
Oh, I wonder why.
That's what I'm talking about. I need someone straight to the point.
I haven't seen my cousin in a while. What's this red dust or sprinkling?
Would I know?
Oh,
Would any of us know?
Pocket would know. That's the shit that was falling from the sky after the explosion, and the viscera.
Oh, it's crushed dragon scale.
Yes, curious, is it not?
Yeah,
Not usually a catalyst in arcane explosions, as our lord and our wonderful law enforcement agencies here are.
So you're
keen.
saying a red dragon exploded, or a red dragon did it?
Pocket, you notice them weaving arcane sigils behind their back.
Chadwick's not being deceptive because he legitimately has no memory of what occurred.
I am.
Yeah, fair enough. You had already given up control by the time the explosion happened.
Ooh. Can I cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action over them?
Yeah, she sees you weave the same signals. You see, her mouth doesn't even move. She just looks at you, smirks, and you see. How does your spiritual weapon look? What does it look like?
At its normal level, it is a maul
Okay.
or a war hammer. Not
Mhm.
necessarily like a big two-handed maul, but more of like a Venetian war hammer.
You
it's
see
like a smaller
the
head
warhammer turn, or is starting to form. Something is starting to constrict its shape, turns into a form of a raven, and then all at once, like the raven gets its feathers plucked, and your spiritual weapon disintegrates. She gives you a wink.
Do I notice this?
Yeah. You see Pocket starting to cast a spiritual weapon over your cousin.
Are we under
Yeah.
attack?
Why? What is going? Why? Why are we fighting? What is happening?
I have
She's
no
casting.
idea.
She's
I'm surprised to see my. I'm surprised you even own a shop.
trying to
I
send
know.
it
I'm starting to
your
make
back.
it.
You were trying to cast something behind your back. I saw you.
Oh, I've already cast it. You need quite a while to go. You're okay.
Oh yeah, Penn is. She's pretty adept at the magics. From what I remember, the last family reunion's kind of vague.
Well, darling, it's vague because we've never had one.
Well, I don't know how your family is, but casting magic on people without them knowing about it is normally a sign of aggression.
Oh no, she would just probably pluck my eyes out.
He makes me sound a lot worse than I am. I promise I won't pluck your eyes out.
You
Yeah,
seem
she'll have
pretty
someone else
bad.
do it.
I seem pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give out that impression. Come to my shop later. I'll give you a knick-knack for free.
Yeah.
On the
Family
house.
doesn't kill family. We
No.
hire others to do it.
What was she doing?
Oh, I was reading his thoughts.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay. I got nothing against you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
no worries.
I would detect that then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was reading your surface level thoughts. Now she's going to probe. So can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
You guys are all so weird. What happened to just talking?
Everyone
Everyone got too comfortable lying.
A 16.
Not going to cut it.
No.
Oh, that is...
I've got nothing to hide, so I would have just...
Right.
Yeah.
Do you mind, Chadwick? She presses a finger to your temple. Basically, the Harry Potter scene. You see a memory comes out of Chadwick. They're going to put it in a vial and they're going to cork it.
And it's barred.
You see this black red lattice around the memory. Now, to be fair, you're right that it's usually a sign of aggression, but I'm just concerned over my cousin here. If you guys want to see what it's all about, I'll wait for you till the end of the day, or else I'm just going to proceed on my own.
Oh no, I'm going with you right now. I need new stuff.
Yeah, I'm concerned that she is not working with us. So, yeah, no. Why don't we go right now?
Yeah, of course.
Come on.
All right. You walk in. She takes you to the east side of the city. You see...
You're not going to narc on me, are you?
Darling, your brother has come and asked me where you've been every year for the last 15.
I haven't been gone 15 years.
Okay, so tops. Well, you went off my radar 11 years ago, so let's piece it all together.
What year is it?
She says the year, and it's 11 years after the last time you remember.
Huh.
And now that you think back, you don't remember how you got to Vale. You were just in Vale, in an inn you've never been in before.
I like how he still didn't go far. He told us still not far enough back. Yeah, no, not before we met. Oh, okay, this area. We needed before that. Okay, got it. Yeah, good to know.
Huh. The last 15 years, you say? Hey.
And boy, has your brother been trying. He's up to 10 kids.
None born yet?
Well, there was none of his, but there was a cousin, Mardigan. He was silver-eyed, but wrong branch of the family, I suppose. Too far away.
Marty, you had silver eyes?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, now I understand why people are mad at me. Kinda, sort of. Not entirely sure why, but I'm getting a hint at why Mama June looks so damn old.
Yeah, that didn't set off any alarm bells.
I don't know how orcs age, all right? Freaking dude. Gnomes, we live for a long time. You're an elf. Freaking wasn't the first time you saw a human, and then like the next time you saw him 10 years later, would you not be surprised that they got like that old?
That's a valid point.
Humans age like milk. Ribs you. Gives you a little elbow on the ribs.
That was impressive considering how low you had to stoop to do that.
You know, I still got my tricks. You see this whitewashed building, brick building, about 2 stories tall. There's a bunch of plants hanging around. It's kind of, you get in there, it's kind of looks like a wizard's hoarding thing. There's just a bunch of crap everywhere. Yeah, if you would just step over to this pile, and then we go over this pile of books, and ooh, don't step on that chemical. I'm not sure what I made. Steps over there, and then she finally gets to her desk. Whew. Everybody have a seat. All right.
Chadwick is going to be prodding and poking at things.
I'm just gonna stay standing. I'm still skeptical.
Let's stop. Stop touching stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need this bowl. She grabs a bowl. I'm gonna need this dagger.
Looking for what you had for sale.
Herbs. Nothing right now. Nothing is for sale right now. You guys see this sleepy boy come down the stairs? Looks around 11 to 12. Shock of blonde hair. But like red eyes. Oh, Milo. We have guests.
That is that another cousin?
No, that's my apprentice.
Okay, I just thought with the blonde hair.
You think all blonde people are related?
Again, maybe. I haven't seen you in like apparently 3-4 decades.
Oh, sweetie, you've never seen me ever. Think back.
No, because that hurts.
A second. Yeah, we're gonna figure out why that hurts. Okay.
This is gonna hurt, ain't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is. We're basically have to render the soul from your flesh.
Not
stitch
a fan.
it slowly back together, and then we'll see where we're at, and then we'll. So basically, a coin flip, you know, if you come back normal or not.
Can I tell if she like knows that we definitely had something to do?
Oh yeah, give me an insight check.
Damn it, I'm not good at reading people. 12.
12? Yeah, you don't think that she showed you that bag of dust for nothing.
Got it. So she's definitely okay. All right.
19.
Oh, she knows. She definitely knows. 100% knows.
So in that moment, Pocket would just kind of, if she's explaining the process of how she's going to try and repair Chadwick with whatever she's
basically
preparing.
trying to get rid of the like the wood.
No.
What is she trying to do?
You see, as Chadwick, she has Chadwick take the. Now that is curious.
So what we had to do was really
Right.
weird.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Let me see how close I can get. Okay. If you don't mind, I always like playing guessing games. She prods your chest, Chadwick. She sees the weeping wound. Oh, That's very. I don't know. She looks to you, Pocket. I don't know if you know this. That's incredibly bad.
Yeah, I was told if it gets removed, I die.
No, the weeping wound. That is what Jeru. A little bit of the
Hey.
Raven.
He goes by Sam now. Jiru does.
How did everyone know of Jeru?
He likes to go around and he fucks with people.
I assumed.
If you're anybody, you get fucked with by Jeru.
Do you want him? We can give you him.
You're just selling.
Not selling.
Just,
Well, you have to take care of him. You want another apprentice?
He's
Ooh,
trying
he
to
is looking
pawn him
for a
off
job.
on you.
fuck it, why not?
Cool. Thank
If you
God.
find him, you bring him here. I'll take care of him. It's okay. I owe him that much at least. So, am I right? Huh? A little bit of Jeru, a little bit of the Raven, a little bit of a sore elbow after the whole ordeal.
Something like that.
Yeah, sweet. That though seems like you got stabbed whilst you were dreaming.
Which means
Oh, that means
Yes.
he's cursed. He's cursed to his very bones. That means
And-
if
so am I. What about it? How is this a
oh
problem?
yeah, is yours really a curse or is it a gift?
I mean, it's a poor attempt at immortality.
Yeah, but you're still aging though. That's the thing.
I said poor for a reason.
Right. Like so you're pretty much invulnerable. You'll come back eventually. You want me to fix that?
No, I don't think you can. But I'm just saying, our curse is this a bad curse or is this like a me situation?
Well, your curse doesn't have you constantly bleeding.
Is he going to be taking? Is he in danger? That's what I'm asking.
Not in the immediate not in the immediate.
And so we leave this unchecked. What happens?
Oh,
It comes-
Chadwick's
It
no,
comes back.
Chadwick's gonna die.
That's it. Not like world ending. Just he dies.
Well, it's ending his world.
But
Jeez. Golly.
someone dying is a lot different than everybody dying.
I mean, I have to look closer. This is just a rudimentary, investigation. Things don't happen just right away, you know. Like,
You seem
you're
to
getting
know a
told-
lot.
You seem to know nothing at all. I'm not getting annoyed at you.
Fair enough.
While she's distracted by Kevin,
Mhm.
Chadwick's back to poking around.
She slaps you every time like you move away to touch something. She just sit still. Behave. Okay. You just want your memories back, right?
I want to know why people are angry at me.
Oh, that's so easy. Mr. Pocket, do you want to take this one or?
Nah,
No.
you go ahead.
We don't
Okay.
know either.
People are angry at you because you kind of just left them in the dust and you were a pretty integral part of their lives for a long period of time, and a lot was riding on your successes, and you kind of just disappeared. Do you understand how a massive gaping hole of disappointment can leave people kind of irked, especially when they imagined you died, since your line of work was kind of on the more lethal side, and then you just pop up 11 years later like everything's fine and dandy, and then when it isn't, and then you keep saying, why is everybody mad at me? Why? It kind of gets, you can see how it annoys people who were relatively close to you and cared about your well-being.
That's annoyance, but no one tells me why they're angry at me. I just found out 11 years have gone by that I don't remember.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yet they're so
They're just
angry at
like-
me. They don't even tell me they're freaking. They think I'm playing dumb. I'm an excellent actor. But
Yeah.
at some point, I figured they would have known me enough to know that I'm not acting. Mama June wasn't angry at me.
Oh, baby, mama. Yeah, she's your friend. Mama June wasn't angry at you.
And apparently, I thought she died, but she is still
Uh-oh.
walking.
Is something happening, Ches? No?
That's what happened with me. It just kind of.
Oh.
She
Who's blowing
wants
that
you,
weed in your face?
She wants you. She just wants you to like enjoy.
Just turn the camera on them. Shame them.
Yeah, shame him. Shame him.
Shame them real quick. Oh.
Fucking Cortland. Goddamn.
Yeah, suck that in. Inhale it. You know you want to. That's the good shit. Yeah.
I was gonna save the world, but then I got high. Was gonna do good things, but then I got high.
I was gonna play D&D with my boys. And I got high.
While I got high.
All right. So that's why they're mad at you.
Okay, so yeah, but again, what happened?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Apparently, I was asking about Hallwinter Keep, and they were surprised because that's the last anyone had heard of me. But I've never been to Hallwinter Keep. I just found out about Hallwinter Keep like a week and a half ago.
No, you've been to Hallwinter Keep.
Yeah, that's what people tell me. I'm telling you that no, I have not.
I'm telling you that you have.
Okay, cool. I don't remember.
Doesn't make it less of a fact.
But I have no idea what happened.
Do you wanna see?
It might be really helpful.
Okay. All right. So what I'm about to do might cause. I want you guys, all three of you, to stay cool. If you promise me you'll stay cool.
I promise. I want to know what
Okay.
happened.
Mr. Human slash metal slash sand dust guy. You gonna be cool?
Sandusky.
You gonna be cool?
You-
All right, he seems like he's
Yeah.
brooding.
Kevin, you gonna be cool?
Seems like he's brooding. He's thinking.
Yeah, I'll be cool.
Okay, Mr. Pocket, you gonna be cool?
I mean, this is exciting. Nothing. I'm not at risk, so
Okay. I cannot stress this enough. Be cool.
I'm gonna finally grab the chair, put it backwards because I'm cool, and put it as far away from them in the room as I can.
Okay.
And
I'm
just
gonna
watch
find
from
a bar
afar.
and start making cocktails like I'm cool.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah,
You
cool. I'm
see-
gonna also lean back
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit while
I'm gonna
also
wear
hold the
glasses like on the brim of my
Sick,
nose
sick.
and turn my hat backwards.
bartender shaken, not stirred.
We're
You
so
see
cool.
Milo's like blowing a hobbit leaf into your face?
He's
Or
sitting next to
halfling leaf?
me. He's wearing 2 pairs of shades.
Yeah. He's like, I'm cool.
So,
She opens up a cabinet. It's just like this interdimensional black space. She reaches her head into it, pulls out a jar, a pretty big jar. It's kind of got this mystery. She sets it down. It's kind of opaque, and then she starts to spin it around, and it's Mama June's face.
Why do you have Mama June's head in a jar? And how long have you had Mama June's head in a jar?
wait,
11
what?
years.
So if you've had Mama June's head in a jar for 11 years, then who the hell was that playing at being Mama June in Threshold?
That's what I want to know.
No, we definitely met
Now,
her.
do you got Lily Cass's head in there too? Because apparently that guy went off reservation.
I'm walking to that fucking locker and I'm opening it up myself. I'm taking a look. I want to see if there's any more us motherfuckers so we know.
You open. It's just a sheer. It's like this infinite void.
Just
It's the cabinet of holding.
anyone else we recognize?
It's an infinite void.
Well,
You don't see anything in there.
Oh, it's empty.
It's
It looks-
like looking into a bag of
Oh,
holding.
I'm sorry. I was thinking it was like an endless hallway that was just like rimmed with jars. I was like, she has an infinite amount of heads just in
No.
that corner.
It's like a bag of holding, but it's a cabinet.
Got you.
So
Okay.
you think about the thing that you want, and then it's in your hand.
Yeah. Okay. I go. Oh, fuck. All right. Looking back, was there anything suspicious about them, or they just seem normal?
Well, like I said, Lily Cass has gone off the reservation. I heard
Oh.
he was.
No.
Really?
He was very, very. Actually, he's a very sweet guy. He was just gonna build an orphanage.
What happened to them?
That's a Lily Cass I remembered. The Lily Cass I saw
They
was
both
freaking
died at Hallwinter Castle
dealing with a bugbear. And
11 years ago. So yeah, mark the date on the jar on the top.
Anybody else's head in there?
Don't worry about it. Why are you asking so many
I mean,
questions? You an arc?
from Hallwinter Castle.
No, why would I
Apparently
people
there's-
anybody's else's head?
Everyone keeps like telling me that there was someone else, but I have.
Oh,
no
you
idea.
you talking about? I couldn't find her.
Who?
What do you mean you couldn't find her?
She wasn't amongst the bodies, and
So-
neither was Chadwick.
So the we met, she might be real.
Probably.
Well, she's here.
Okay.
You haven't contacted her at all about this situation? Did you think she died too, or you just thought she was
I couldn't
MIA?
find any trace of her for the past 11 years. If she just happened to show up at the same time as Chadwick, I don't
We
think it's
came
a
here with her.
coincidence. I understand. I'm saying if they both popped back onto the planes of this plane of existence at the same time.
So why does she remember him?
That's a good question. That's a great question, actually.
Who are you guys talking about?
All right. We met. We rode with her.
The monk chick?
Was she the monk chick? Yeah. Yeah.
I've never met that woman before in my life.
Ooh, that's oof. She points over at Milo.
Do your thing. We gotta.
Milo, you can, and you see Milo. They take the cap that they've been wearing, they pull it down over their face, and it seems like this half gnome, half human. Still 11 or 12.
A Newman.
Bright silver eyes.
Should I know who that is?
You should.
Check.
She left him here for me to take care of.
Who did? Yeah, you can keep doing that. I ain't hearing nada.
Then stop asking. It's futile on both our parts, huh?
So some person I don't even know of.
I guess that this current. What was the insight check? What was the roll?
I didn't do an insight.
What was the roll?
Oh, 10.
10. There's something's connected. There's
Perception check. Or
Recognition
investigation.
check.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, give me an investigation check now as you start to sit further back in your chair and
Baby,
you're looking at
come
Milo.
on, come
You're looking
on.
at Milo, you're looking
You
at Chadwick. What is it?
No.
12.
8.
8?
So is he a cousin or something?
Not to you.
A fucking
No.
12 with a
So-
+7.
You've always been a bright boy, Chadwick. Let's piece it
History
together
check.
slowly. No more checks.
Fuck,
Okay.
not one. God damn it.
You disappeared 11 years ago. Milo is 12. He is half gnome, half human.
Yeah, Newman.
Survival
Mhm.
check.
Chadwick,
19.
Nice.
I
rolled a 19 or no. What? Oh wait, no. My investigation check was a 7.
You're not getting it, bro. You're
Oh
not getting
my-
it.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. Kevin
I'm-
pieced it together as soon as Milo pulled off their
18
hat.
perception.
As soon as Milo pulled off their hat, you were like,
She's-
oh. You know, one of those kids when you only see them with one parent, they look exactly like that parent, but if you see them with the other parent, they look exactly like
Yeah.
that parent too.
That's me as fuck.
That's Milo. Right now, they look exactly like Chadwick. They kind of just have that pocket. You're next to him, and you got a soft spot for kids.
Okay.
Milo kind of just has the hat in his
give him
hands,
his
and he's
memory
kind of
back.
like nervously fidgeting with it. Like you could tell, like his knuckles are white, and he's
I'm gonna go over to Chadwick and kind of lean down, and I'll
Are you
put
saying
my
he's
back
mine?
to them and just kind of like whisper into his ear. "Why, mate? That's I believe that's
Oh no,
your
no,
kid there."
I'm catching. But that you're saying he's me. I named him Milo.
that's not his real name.
Oh, thank God, that's a stupid name. Sorry.
Yeah.
Phil.
Milo, I picked it. You see the typical
I
bottom
think
lip
it's
quiver.
A really great name.
Thank you.
Keeps messing with my camera exposure because it's catching the light, so it's making it brighter.
Look, kid, I'm sorry, Milo. It's a good name. I apologize. It's not a stupid name. This is just a lot to take in right now because the last thing I remember is I didn't have kids.
Dude, you lost your
And
memory.
apparently, your mom is someone I don't even remember. They're saying it's the elf, like the monk chick we were with. I can't even remember her face, and I was with her for a week.
My real name's Chadwick.
Does
What
my
a-
brother know about you?
Dude, really? You named him after yourself?
It's a thing. Look at
No.
Pliny the Second.
Auntie Penny's kept me wearing the hat.
Oh, he's allowed to call you Penny?
Yeah.
Sorry. So, which do you prefer, Milo or Chadwick?
It doesn't matter. Milo's stupid.
Milo's not stupid. I spoke in haste. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Ooh.
What
You see Pen Dragon just kind of ooh. Kind of
Your mom is still alive.
You see he looks up with like big eyes. Like, she is?
Even if I can't remember her, she's alive.
We're all just, oh, hey.
And I'm pretty certain she would be proud of the name Milo too.
Okay.
That's a 27 for deception.
Oh,
Because I rolled
Well,
a natural.
that's a nat 1. So, yeah, Milo, he's buying it. He's still kind of bummed.
Because I mean, I honestly don't know if she would be proud of the name Milo. I barely remember the woman. I don't remember the woman.
The thing we were supposed to be cool about, that was gonna be her giving him his memory back.
I'm pretty
Oh
sure
no! It's that
heads
it's
out.
yeah. Because this is a lot for some people.
And
No,
you,
that
No,
was
but
Nick.
you guys have been.
That was
We
Nick
just saw them.
asking.
Yeah, we just saw them alive like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but not. Oh. Okay,
What,
so
what was the spell she was going to do?
The
Or what
rip
was she-
my soul apart and freaking put it back together spell.
Oh, she was
That
going to.
one.
She was going to try to do. I thought she was going to try to get your memory back. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay.
I mean, so yeah, do you guys want some tea and some biscuits while we do the thing, or let's just do the thing, or
If I could make a request, when we do the thing, if Milo will not be in the room because he probably shouldn't see that.
oh, right, Milo, honey, why don't you? Yeah, because it's definitely be the first time if you were to be down here to witness me do this. If you could just go to your room while the adults talk. Mila's like, okay, bye, Auntie Penny. Just goes up the stairs.
I have no qualms if he's seen it done to other people. I just have qualms of him seeing it done to me.
You didn't remember him 5 minutes ago.
I didn't know he existed 5 minutes ago.
Kevin's got a point, though, to be honest.
Okay.
Still,
How long is this
there's
going to
some
take?
blatant Patreon fatherly feelings that are coming into play. I've played it.
Yeah, but you said his name was stupid in front of
It
him.
was a gut reaction.
That's
I'm
why you don't
still
just. That's why you don't say what comes to your mind the first thing. Like, look at Mr. Pocket over here, cool and quiet and collected. Even Mr. Kevin, I mean, his face looks obviously grumpy.
And then why is he smoking
That's my face.
halfling leaf?
Oh, it's a toy. I made it for him. He inhales nothing. She's like, "You want to see?" She pulls it out.
That's pretty
Illusion.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty cool.
It's all illusion. It
Oh,
even
cool,
smells
cool.
like the real thing.
Let me take
Ryan,
a
make
hit.
it smell
Okay.
something better.
I take a hit to see if it actually is a toy and not a...
Yeah, it turns into like a nice amount of water, and then as you breathe out, the water turns into water vapor, and it's scented like halfling leaf. Yeah, you don't nothing.
Wait, what?
You don't feel high. You don't feel nothing.
Okay.
Just a nice, refreshing mouthfeel of water. Crisp spring water. Yeah. I mean, I also got. She whips out a pair of shoes. These will fit any feet, even hooves. She looks at you, Pocket. But it's better to give them to somebody you don't like because, and then she puts them on her hands and then goes.
I'm
Fart
actually
shoes.
gonna take a good look at like some of the products that she does have like on sale or that she is trying to sell.
Yeah, as you look around, there is nothing that's evident for sale. There's no signage. There's no. You look. You remember walking into the house? Just a house.
I thought you said this was your business.
Business. I got deep pockets, you know.
Okay,
I sell when I
so
want to. What are you looking to buy? You want fart shoes?
Let's get this over with
Okay.
because I'm
What's
kind
the
of
most
tired of being
expensive
in
thing
the
you have?
dark.
What was that pocket?
What was the most expensive thing in the shop?
That's a gag or not a gag?
Not a gag.
I can have you talk to your loved one. Anywhere. I sell that service. Or anybody you want to talk to, I guess.
You muted yourself. You're
Yeah,
muted.
you're still.
There we go. That's like it wasn't the touchpad wasn't reading my finger. Sending a message, like you
You're
send them a
harder.
message.
Oh, no. You, with me as the conduit, will speak to whoever you want to.
That's pretty good.
I guess. I mean, I'm sure it's very helpful to some people.
Yeah, usually they use it to contact their dead loved ones.
Non-magic users, yeah, people who are desperate
Yeah.
for communicating. I get it.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say to contact dead loved ones?
Yeah, most of the time.
Oh wait, they're dead.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, not all the time, but most of the time.
Oh well, that changes things. Yeah, no, I
Yeah, I
can't.
thought you meant it's like you could just speak to a
You
living person, but if you could.
Oh, I could do that too. I mean,
Well, yeah, I assumed you could. It's not a very difficult thing to do.
yeah. Any dead people you want to talk to?
No, right now. I mean, no.
No.
Can you talk to specific people even if we don't know who they truly were?
I could try if you give me enough details about them.
Well, my only concern is if Mama June has been dead.
Oh, I see where you're
Who
going.
did we talk to?
Right.
Mama June. Right. Could you communicate with the imposter?
I'm gonna say it's a soft no.
Yeah, that's a risk. Now that actually now in actual D&D questions, no
idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that might break some things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you want to talk to them first?
No.
No. You don't want to ask them what happened the night of Hall Winter Castle? She grabs the 2 jars.
I would love to, but every time I try thinking about it, my brain starts bleeding out of my eyeballs.
Okay, so maybe you put on earmuffs and then your friends can talk to them. I'm sure they're clever enough to ask them questions.
All right, well then I'm going to go talk to Milo.
Kevin's going to talk to them.
Is it going to kill him?
What's going to kill him? Talking to his son? Maybe just because of sheer embarrassment, but
his son.
And the weight of.
I'm not going to be around when you guys are talking to freaking Mama June and Lily Cass, because every time I start hearing about the night, the events that went and happened, I bleed through my eyeballs.
Yeah.
And his eyeballs.
If you guys want to find out, well, I'm going to go talk to Milo while you guys get the skinny.
We're just merging calls through you, and then you're just muting it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean,
okay,
that'll help figure out what's happening with Chaddy.
She does. Or who do you want to talk to first? Or do you each want to take a head?
I was just gonna let him pick the person because he's the one who has to like think of the person. So I was just gonna ask whoever shows up. I don't know the specific people besides Mama June and Lily Catherine. I don't know what part they contributed for that night.
No one does. That's why he's offering the heads to communicate with them, so you guys can find out what happened at the night.
Pocket, who are we asking first?
Might as well start with Mama June.
All right.
Juniper it is. You wanna wake them up gently.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay, maybe not that gently. She starts shaking the head in the jar.
Oh,
See the eyes start to roll open.
Oh God. Oh.
Yes.
I am now much more uncomfortable with this. Hi. We haven't met.
No, we haven't.
But you know Chadwick.
Yes.
Okay. So the
That should
night.
only be one. No, we haven't met as a statement.
Okay. No, he kind of. No, we
Hey,
haven't
I'm gonna
met.
be honest. I don't know about the questions thing. I don't know this magic. I'm just talking to this thing. I don't do magic.
Nobody has stipulated what the
I don't know the rules of the
specifics
question
of the
limit.
magic
I'm
are.
just talking.
Yeah,
No one-
you see Penn just kind of chilling in the back.
Nobody's told me anything. So that night that you died, was Chadwick there?
Yes.
What?
Can you tell us everything you know about that night that happened leading to your death?
Well, I had a egg sandwich in the morning, washed it down with a bottle of ale. Then I usually rise the earliest, so I went and I woke up Lily Cass and I woke up Chadwick. Chadwick was still a little bit hungover, which is usual. Chadwick was, of course, in a room with Isabel, so I woke them up together. Then they ate while I started prepping the wagons. We had 2 aurochs. One was named Lefty, the other one was named Righty, but Lefty was on the right and Righty's on the left. You know, we're silly like that. A bunch of our gear was on there. I made sure to clean out their hooves. I had the wagon wheel repair kit. Check to make sure that the wagon wheels were in good standing order. Make sure that the wagon cover was in good standing order as well. Came back in, and then I paid for the tab. And this was just the morning, and then we had to make our way all the way to Hallwinter Castle, coming from southerly direction. So we're going to approach the north of the castle. But apparently, what our intel was wrong, because they said that the forest backed all the way up to the castle, but they had just cleared about 100 yards of forest, so it was going to be a rougher approach. So Chadwick was like, hey, we should do this as a night raid now. Fuck what intel we got. The lords of Hallwinter might be home. They're not going to be on their hunt. So we waited until the evening, until the night fell. Then we snuck in. And then, basically went through this cool thing. And then she kind of explains to you how they snuck in the castle, what everybody's part was. Chadwick was basically the rogue. Isabel, curiously enough, the way she's describing it, wasn't a monk or wasn't even a martial class. Seems like they were more arcane in nature. Lily Cass was still a paladin. So, and then she describes this vivid. Yeah.
At any point, does Sildar start speaking up to Kevin?
Somebody had to cast detect dots on it, right? On the frog. That's how it got to talk in the beginning.
I don't remember.
Somebody cast detect magic on it, I think.
Yeah, because I don't
Find
think
out or identify to find out what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, you feel like a familiar pulse in your pocket.
Oh shit! I forgot about you.
And then she describes, in their last scene, like they open up to the banquet hall, and it was already a massacre in there. Like Hall Winters, like the family, the patriarch, their bodyguards, most of them slain from what they can see. And then Mama June hears Isabel cry out and just sees Chadwick and Isabel with this knowledge, with this arcane lattice wrapped around herself and Chadwick, and then them disappearing as Lily Cass and Mama June fall due to their injuries.
Wait, I'm not asking, but did she say what the injuries were? Or what hurt her?
She looks you.
Well, she didn't. No, I'm like I'll ask if she didn't say, but she didn't say.
No,
she
she didn't.
What killed
No.
her or what damage? She just said before she fell to damage. She never said what the damage was from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got two questions in mind that I don't know which one to pick because I don't know which one's more important. I'm gonna turn and huddle with Pocket. Do we ask why they were there, like what their mission was, or do we ask what hurt them? I feel like either one might answer the other question, but might not. She didn't say why they were going there. She just said where they were going to there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So one
And
of
how
two
many
questions.
we don't know that.
Oh shit! I would have never asked. I would have just asked the first question that came to my mind because I wouldn't know the limit. Yeah. What was your reasoning to go to the castle? Like, what was your mission?
We were gonna gather the fief, the peasants
Got you. Yeah.
papers, and then burn them, and then raid the Hallwinter vault, and then distribute it back to the peasants.
Got it. Okay. So that you're a Robin Hood gang.
Well,
Who ended up killing you?
never even saw them. Woof. Oh yeah, she's done. You know, we'll put her back in the cabinet.
What? Can you reuse her? I'm not going to. I think I'm good with her. I just want to know.
What do you mean reuse her, man? Can't you say it? Put it in put more flowery language to it.
Would you be able to commune with her again?
No, she just tosses it into the cabinet. I'm a hoarder. Look around.
Okay, well,
Yeah, so I've been saving these heads specifically. I haven't even asked them any questions.
That was it.
Oh yeah, she done.
I don't like magic.
Yeah, dude, are you telling me, buddy? You telling me, brother? Can I just? You want some wine before we start the next? Because that was just a lot. I'm gonna just pour you a glass. You can drink it if you want it. She pours herself a glass. She pours you a glass. Pocket. Go with the Raven.
I wait for her to drink.
She drinks.
I drink.
As Pocket toasts her, she drinks. It's a very good vintage of wine. Good mouthfeel. Runs off the glass nicely. All right, you guys ready for Lilycast?
What are we supposed to be?
I don't think I want to question any more people.
You don't want to question any more people? Okay.
I'm kind of a little disturbed by it. Do we need to ask him anymore? I don't know what else we need to ask him.
Chadwick?
Chadwick would be the only one to know, but it hurts for him to think about, so we can't
Chadwick's
ask him what to
upstairs right
ask.
now. So you see you walk upstairs and it looks like it's a nice little door rounded at the top. Looks like maybe Chadwick Jr., CJ, maybe wrote Milo on it when he was like 2 or 3, as soon as he started learning how to write almost, because it's a backwards L. Door's closed right now.
I knock.
Come in.
Go in.
They're reading at their desks.
What's his room look like?
Neat to the point of maybe OCD. Everything's got its place.
Opposite of downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Any toys, books? Like what can I kind of discern from what kind of like person he may have?
Yeah, he's got toys. Plenty of toys, a lot of books.
What are you doing there, kiddo?
Just spellcraft, I guess. Learning theory.
Oh yeah, what kind of I dabble a little bit. What kind of spells can you do? What's Auntie Penny been teaching you?
Well, last week she taught me how to negate other people's spells, and I've been working on this one. He shows you his notebook. It's Fireball.
Oh, that's above my level. I can't even cast Fireball. I'm mostly like, and I do like a little light show with prestidigitation.
Oh, yeah. And you see he sets off 4 different effects of prestidigitation at the same time.
Yeah, that's you're more advanced than I am, kid.
I had a good teacher.
Oh yeah, from what I can recall about Aunt Pen, she would be a good teacher. Apparently, though, not much of a clean freak.
Oh, that's just the front. Her room's really clean.
Well, yeah, it's really hard to find something you're looking for in a mess.
Yeah, she always knows where everything is.
So when did you start doing the magics? When did she start training you?
I think I was 3.
Oh, so you're clever.
Shrugs his shoulders. Mm-hmm.
Favorite spell so far? Like, what do you like about magic?
It's okay. I wouldn't say it's my passion.
Have you gotten a familiar yet?
Mm-hmm.
You want to meet my familiar?
The one that's sitting on your shoulder?
Yeah, that's Mardigan.
He told me his name.
Marty, when did you speak to Mila?
I didn't, Master. He sees me. He sees me. Not this, but me.
Oh, so you can see him. I can't even see him. I just found out not too long ago that, well, this is our cousin.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to see my familiar?
Yeah, I would love to see your familiar.
Uh, something's causing the hair on the back of your neck to like if you had hackles, it's starting to tense. You don't feel like you're in danger, but at the same time, you feel like you're in danger.
Right.
You hear
Yeah.
heavy footfalls in the hallway, snarling.
You got a big familiar.
You see this wolf come in, black, gold, deep gold eyes, staring at you. Its teeth bared. Yeah, I named him Wolfric.
Hi, Wolfric. You taking good care of Milo, I hope.
Give me animal handling.
18. Is that wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 19.
19. You hear in your mind better than you have.
Fair. I would say in my defense, but it's a poor defense, but that's fair.
See, Wolfric goes
Thank you.
by Milo and curls around his chair, head still facing you.
I'm assuming Milo is actually taller than Chadwick at this point.
Yeah, he stands about like 4'4".
Yeah, so he's like a good foot taller than me. So when your uncle comes looking, are
Mhm.
you in the room too, or does Penny hide you
Sometimes.
away? When's the last time your uncle came through?
Last summer.
What time of year is it now?
It's beginning to become autumn. He
Okay,
hasn't come
so
this year.
all right. So you got a favorite food?
I don't know. I guess I like mushrooms, I guess.
Mushrooms, like raw mushrooms. You like them stir fried?
I don't know. I guess I like them stir fried.
Cook. Well, we'll have to go get some mushrooms.
You know, you don't really have to. You don't have to do this. It's okay.
Look,
Aunt,
kid, I really wish I remember, and hopefully Aunt Penny can help with that. And I'm sorry. It's if I could have been there, I would have been there. But I don't know what's happened these last 11 years.
you see, Milo takes a deep breath. He hasn't been looking at you this whole time. His hands has been on his knees, and he's kind of been just rubbing his knees. He kind of stops fidgeting, takes a deep breath. Hold on. He locks eyes with you. I understand that you're sorry. I don't forgive you.
I'm not asking for your forgiveness, kiddo. That I hope one day I can earn it.
Okay.
But now that I know you're here, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure you stay safe. And if your mom is still in the city, well, she still has memories. And I know just from how she acted with those kids, that might be because she feels guilty of not knowing where you're at.
You see, his silver eyes, they start to glow. And he's looking at you, but he's almost looking through you. And then you see his eyes are tracing something. And then he stares out his window into the city. He just turns back and okay.
Do you know where she's at? I can send Mardigan to go get her.
She's not here.
Is she close?
No. Well, yes and no.
Well, first thing I'm going to do then, if this works and I do get my memories back, and even if it doesn't, because I can remember now, I'm going to find her. I'm going to let her know where you're at. So she knows that you're still alive.
Okay.
Well, this is there's no good way to say it. This is just now awkward. But I'm gonna be here for you. And I'll make sure that you're safe, regardless of the cost.
Give me insight real quick.
That is a 12 plus 1, so 13.
There's something unsettling about this smirk that appears very briefly on Milo's face when you say you're going to keep him safe.
More like he can just take care of himself.
More like, yeah, let's leave it at that. Like he could take care of himself.
Okay. I'm going to go see if they're done down there and see about getting these memories back. At the very least, find out what's causing the blockage.
Good luck.
Nice meeting you, Wolfric.
See, one yellow eye opens up and just dismisses you by just closing it.
And I walk out and head back downstairs.
It's just kind of funny in my head. It's like Chadwick has this conversation. You guys have the conversation, and you're like, "Shit, should we ask him if we need to talk to Lily Cass?" You guys kind of just meet in the middle of the stairs. You're walking down. You see Kevin and Pocket are kind of just arguing, like, "Maybe we shouldn't interrupt him." Like,
Yeah, so I need a drink.
Okay. Well, we talked to Mama June.
Yeah, don't tell me.
No, yeah, I wasn't going to. Something tells me we probably should go to Whole Winter Castle.
Yeah, I figured that's our next stop. But let's see if I can remember what happened.
I wouldn't. Either first order of business is we go to Whole Winter Castle, or first order of business is we deal with your memory.
I think the memory will help with Hall Winter Castle. If we
Yeah.
go into Hall Winter Castle blind, whatever happened there the last time could happen again.
Yeah, it sounds like it was an ambush. So, would you, Pip? Would you know anybody who
Pip?
would be able to?
His pocket Pip.
Hey, Pip.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's Pip?
Would you know anybody who?
It's me, you idiot. You introduced me to him as Pip, and now that's all he can think about.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's not your fault. I blame Chadwick.
No, it's my fault. So what is? Do you know
Penny?
anyone who deals with? Yeah, Penny.
I
Do
said
you know-
Pippy.
Yeah, well, Pippi was too long for him now. He had to shorten it down a little bit.
That's why I was confused with Pip.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone
She's
who
the
deals with memories who might be able to help with his issue?
I got two tums.
Sure.
I got two tums.
Oh, you can do something about this?
That's why
I'll
we're
try.
I thought you
here.
said that was out of your ability.
No,
this-
out of my ability to
she's-
talk to who was ever impersonating Mama June.
Oh, gotcha.
She's gonna rip my soul out and re-stitch it back together and then put it back.
Oh, Chadwick, magic doesn't do that. That was a joke. Pocket got it. Pocket got the joke right away. He was laughing.
No, I thought you were serious. I didn't know that was
Oh, fuck.
I thought you were serious too.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Look
Oh,
at Pocket. When he walks, there's tracers behind him. It's like you're tripping balls whenever you're looking at him.
Oh, yeah. He's the next one. You're not going to bring him back, by the way.
I'm made of sand, so
Yeah, you're fine, baby. Until your natural biological clock gives out on you.
hey, that happens.
That happens to everybody, right?
Right.
Question is
So
how much time is left on that clock.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pocket. Was that a revelation? You seemed mildly perturbed.
Was what? I just got like healing ready for whenever you're gonna do this because I know he's
Okay.
probably in a lot of pain.
how long is this gonna take?
That's bright. You are a bright man, and your parents ought to be proud of you. When did they come back from their trip to the plains?
You know my parents?
We all have our secrets. Maybe an adventure or two.
An adventure or two?
I'll tell
Wait.
about it. I'll tell you about it some other day.
Wait,
It's about Chadwick today, okay? It's not always about you, Pocket.
when you start mentioning my parents, it kind of starts to become about me.
Yeah. Anyway, they're very proud of you. Look, I got a postcard. You see, it's a postcard. Hello from the elemental plane of water. It's like your parents, and it's like a lithograph. It's like the island, and then it's them like wakeboarding.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nope. No thanks. All right, let me know when you're done. And I'm walking out. I'm not dealing with no bullshit like this.
We don't really need him, right? It's not like somebody needs to pin him. Okay. You got the healing ready? All right. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna tickle.
Yeah, I'm really gonna need a drink after this.
Hold on, let me see if there's anything I can do to. I'm going to cast guidance on her.
Okay. Sweet.
Prior to that. Oh wait, no, that's for 0 hit points. What is that? So, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I can do. I don't have any other buffs.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Maybe.
I have tiny little healing. That's it.
I'm letting you
I'm
right now.
still
She needs.
good.
It's a DC 30
Oh, Jesus.
that she has to hit. She has a plus 15.
Does she get advantage because I'm assisting?
She's getting guidance. If Kevin came back, maybe, but he's not there. Nick don't give a fuck.
No,
All right.
he's on his phone.
All right. So you see,
I left. I'm walking out.
you see as they draw their hands together, you see
I prep
Magic.
spare the dying.
you see magic starting to coalesce at their fingertips, and then it comes into their thumbs at 2 massive spikes on their thumbs. All right, Chadwick, you ready? It just plunges it into your eyes.
Ow.
She has a plus 15. She needs to hit a DC 30.
Natural 20, baby.
All right. We need a 4 on the D4. We need a 4 on the D4.
I give them inspiration.
Are we counting it if it pops up onto the other dice that's in the tray?
As long
You
as
add
it's
both
4.
dice. If it lands on top, you add the
That's
die
a
it landed
bonus.
on top of.
You take whatever the other dice is as well, and you add it to it.
Let me take a picture. I'll send it in the Discord.
Walk away cool like. There you go.
What song are you guys playing for?
Probably like
Okay.
Yeah, that counts. That totally counts. I see
That
a
counts,
bunch of-
right?
Yeah, I see a lot of 4s.
It literally hit. It looked like it was gonna roll normal. It hit and it hit another die and just popped
Yeah,
up.
so you would add the blue dice.
Yeah.
The blue die underneath. So the D8, yeah.
So what did it total?
Exactly 30.
Exactly 30 with that 4.
That's ridiculous.
All right, so Chadwick, you're gonna take straight up right now. Fireball damage,
Fireball?
basically, because it's gonna be 66s,
Oh, okay.
right? Is that fireball damage? No, it's 86.
Yeah.
Too much.
8d6 is fireball damage.
Yeah. That's 6. That's 10. 18. 22. 25 points of psychic damage.
Owie! I'm still alive.
That's just from the left thumb.
Owie!
Now we're gonna do right thumb.
Roll all 1s, please.
Well, that dice is gone. I don't know where it went. I lost a d6. Rip. Oh, this is not good. 6, 9, 15, 21, 24.
Yeah, that
Points of psychic damage.
That takes me out. I only had like 12 hit points left.
Yeah, you see just blood pouring out of Chadwick's nose, ears, obviously eyes. I think you're muted. Somewhere.
Me?
You're muted somewhere. No. Our baby boy. Oh, Oh, he's got the
Oh,
wireless lav.
Yeah,
Look
he,
at
he said,
him.
night night. They said, hey, yeah, we're out of juice, bro.
Healing word.
Healing word. Okay. Yeah, roll the
I tried
heal.
to do that. I tried to do that in between the eyes, or between the thumbs, but my mic died. So healing word for 9 points of healing.
Sweet. Okay. You see in Penny's hands when she coalesced that arcane energy, it was this bright silvery blue. You see something getting pulled out of Chadwick that is this thick, heavy, dark, like color of blood that's been left to dry. Like this dark brown, and it's got this horrible stench as she's pulling it out.
What's that?
Meanwhile, Chadwick's screaming his head off.
And Chadwick is like lifted off the ground right now, basically. Like she's keeping him eye level to her. She's just a little dangly. I don't know.
Healing word?
You don't. He's still. You know he's conscious because his body went straight limp. You don't think that this is causing damage to him right now,
Oh, okay.
but it's causing something.
Does it look like something's trying to get pulled out of him? That's trying to escape him, or
It
not
looks like
escape?
something. Yeah, it looks like something is not trying to be pulled out. Actually, you notice as it's getting pulled out of the eye sockets, it looks like there's barbs that's almost like clawing the inside of his eye, his optical cavity, and just leaving gashes as it's being vacuum sucked out. Kevin comes back in. You hear the little bell. You guys done?
I left.
Oh, you left. How were they going to tell you that they were done?
Oh, I just went. I was gonna go find Isabel. I was gonna wander, try to look for her.
Give me an investigation check.
$15.
No, you're searching.
Okay. After a couple hours, I'll probably just head to the bar that we were at last time.
Pillowtops or the Emperor's ass?
The bar. Yeah, the Emperor's
the Emperor's ass. Okay.
As cleric and for shenanigan reasons, can I try and cast command on the thing that they're trying to pull out of him?
Yeah.
Kind of like exorcism style, if it's a curse.
Do you have ceremony? I think it's on your spell list, right?
I think so. I think it's
Okay.
on my spell list, but I don't know that it's prepared. Known spells. Here we go. Ceremony. It is a ritual spell.
Okay.
So it would take 10 minutes to cast.
Well, it's been roughly 10 minutes. If you want to say that you've been like slowly working on it as this going on, you had prep time.
So. Oh wait, no, sorry. Casting time 1 hour plus 10 minutes.
Ooh.
I just had 10 minutes for part.
Yeah.
Because ceremony normally takes an hour itself, and then ritual cast it is the 10 plus.
Yeah, so give me a command, right? So he's got to pass your spell save. 19.
Damn. Okay.
I cast silvery barbs.
Yeah. But you feel as you channel your energy, and it's like it's black, but it's not opaque. It's like this translucent black that you use to channel and you command. You see that being reach out and your magic or your essences link. Chadwick, you're in front of Hallwinter Castle. Pocket, you're in front of Hallwinter Castle. You see Isabel to Pocket or to Chadwick's right hand side. You see Lily Cass to the far left and Mama June to Chadwick's immediate left.
Do they seem to notice me?
No.
So
Do
it's
I
more
seem
like
to be
in
like
the memory?
reacting? Like, do I seem to be a part of the memory or standing outside of the memory?
You're a part of the memory.
Okay.
You remember
So
how
you
this night
went-
went.
No, I don't.
You remember how this night went. You guys bust in. You see clearly Pocket. You see the group going through a small servant's entrance to the west wing of the building. You see a shadow behave wrongly. And it's attached to Mama June. You walk behind them. And due to your close proximity to death, as soon as the group enters Hallwinter Castle, you feel the essence of death in the air already. It hangs heavy. Almost like an unbearable pressure on your shoulder and chest, making it difficult to breathe. As you watch them progress through the castle, you see the thing that killed Mama June. And out of her shadow, a being appears, and with its long knife-like fingers, slashes her across the neck. She just bleeds out instantly. And then, as the lights start to go out in the dining room table, Lily Cass is just assaulted from every single angle as the shadows coalesce around him and kill him. You see, though, in the moments before, Isabel notices what happens to Mama June as the shadow coalesces behind her and seems to quickly cast a spell, and Chadwick and Isabel disappear from the castle. And then you're back at Penny's shop. See Penny is laid down Chadwick. She got him in the recovery position, something under his neck. Oh wow, that was a doozy, wasn't it?
I need a drink.
You want to drink this back up? She holds out a jar.
No.
Dark brown ichor. You want to smell it?
No.
Smell it. That came out of you. Yeah.
No. I don't know what that is. I don't want it.
That's you, baby. That's.
I was
No.
there for a moment. I saw it.
I saw them get killed, but I don't know what happened after we were vanished. Or vanished.
Did she dimension door you out of there? She'll know what happened, right?
Arcana or nature to try and identify the creature with the knife hands.
I'll say Arcana will inform nature. So give me a straight Arcana check.
Okay. 19.
Yeah.
19.
Roll nature with advantage.
Oh, natural 20. So that is 23.
Is this the Kingdom of Centralia's preferred method of assassination? If you're wealthy enough, it's a shade assassin.
Ah, shade assassin. Most likely sent from my brother. Shade assassin. Assassin.
Ass in.
Centralia is not the most idyllic place that I remember.
Do I want a grilled cheese sandwich? Are you gonna
Yes.
make tomato soup?
Yes.
Yeah, we have tomato soup. It's in the cupboard.
Oh,
You open up the right hand side, it's right there. Oh, we also have the tomato feta soup that's in the fridge.
Is that like in a box? Or what is it?
You have
It's in
tomato
a cup.
fetish soup?
Oh, it's in like the regular.
Nice.
Fetish soup. Who does
Yeah.
not like fetish soup?
Yeah.
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 All right, guys. Well, that about ends today's episode. It looks
Mm-hmm.
like Vince is getting a sandwich and some soup right now.
Not right now, in a little bit.
Yeah, it takes. It's gonna take it like
Like
10
3 to
minutes
4
at
minutes.
least.
Yeah.
It depends on how she's. If she's doing the greasy.
It also
cheesy-
depends on how long it takes for our outro to.
You guys all level up though.
The greasy cheesy. Woohoo!
For what?
You guys,
You don't level
Or,
us up
like-
for doing a bunch of random shit, but oh no, you finally make it back in town and you talk to some people. Congratulations, Joel.
it's called a milestone, bitch.
Shut it up.
Shut the fuck up. I mean, I guess you guys don't level up. Thank
No,
Kevin.
no, you said it. You
We'll
said it.
skip this
Thank you.
milestone.
Take that.
We'll skip this milestone. You're still level 4. You'll get
What?
level
Yeah,
5
I'm
in the
at
next
level 5.
milestone.
Kevin, you stay, Kevin stays at level 4 because he wasn't there for the whole
Already
winter
did it.
episode. He fucked out
That's
and
true.
we're like,
He
I'm gonna go
didn't
play for
partake in the
Isabella.
exorcism.
So Pocket and Chadwick got the milestone.
Everybody
Kevin fucked
levels
off.
up. Everybody levels up.
He don't want to be involved in the party.
I went to go talk to somebody else. It's not my fault I couldn't find him.
Chadwick, as you're laying there, something you recall Milo saying when you asked if she was near, and he said yes and no. Something about that. You can't let it go.
But do I now remember her?
Yeah. And like all these
that-
memories, yeah, all these memories come flooding back.
So Chadwick's crying because that's a lot of information to suddenly be dumped on him.
Yep.
Oh, hey! Good thing Ches didn't have his dick out.
Did I miss the Ches dick? I missed Ches dick.
You-
We get uncanny
He
dog.
bent that laptop screen down like, look at this cock.
Check out my codpiece.
I got the schmeats. Hey, you know what La Quinta means in Spanish?
The 5th.
Next to a Hooters.
Six hit points.
Ooh, that's not bad. Well, 6 plus whatever your con mod is, right?
Yeah.
But the D&D Beyond does the con mod for you, so you just gotta roll the dice number. Add the dice number.
Yeah, so I got 48 hit points now.
All right. As our players level up, gang, we're gonna call it for the night. Uh,
So is it over? Or is it not over?
You're supposed to start with the Y, bro.
You're gonna start me on the who's on the bottom right corner, and you're gonna say I'm starting.
No, we're not saying. We pulled you up.
Are
and
we
would
starting
figure it's
now?
assumed-
So we're starting now,
Yes.
y'all. I hate this.
Y'all probably never.
Is it O for me? Y'all probably never obsess.
Sexily. Seductively. Y'all probably never obsess seductively.